Hey guys, welcome to Rosie's Dessert Spot. In this episode I'll be teaching you how to make these mini gold and purple vintage macaroons. Place your egg whites into your standing mixer with a pinch of salt and whisk that on high speed. Once it starts to get a bit foamy, you can start to gradually add in your caster sugar and let that whip up and just dissolve in the egg whites. Once you've almost kind of reached that stiff peak sort of stage, you can start adding in your gel or your powdered food colour and let that reach the stiff peaks. It should look something like this. Then at that point you can add in your dry ingredients and sift that through. And you'll find that the almond meal is a bit thick, so you might need to press it in. And whatever doesn't sift through, you can just toss that out. And using a spatula, you can fold through your dry ingredients until combined. And this step can take about 5 minutes, but you want to be gentle with your batter and just continue folding it over until you reach a kind of like a lava consistency where the batter kind of falls in ribbons from your spatula. That should look something like that. Then put your batter into a piping bag fitted with a little circle tip and pipe it onto your baking tray lined with baking paper. And underneath that I have a macaroon template. It's also available for download and you can find that in the description box below this video. Then give it a bit of a tap on your counter to release any air pockets and to also flatten out that tip at the very top of the macaroon. And then I'm dusting on some edible gold dust using my sifter here. And I'm kind of aiming to get it onto the macaroon and also on the baking paper because we're going to blow that onto the sides of the macaroons using an airbrush later on. Or if you don't have an airbrush, you could also just use a handheld kind of fan. One of those kind of fans that you'd use in summer to keep yourself cool. You could just blow that onto your, blow air onto your macaroons. And this is what I mean. So one, eliminates any excess on the macaroon and it also attaches to the sides. And that's what you're looking for. How the edges are like shining gold. It's kind of cool. Then add that into your oven with the light and fan on just to let it dry. And then bake those off at 120 degrees for about 14 minutes in total. To make the chocolate ganache, add your white chocolate buttons and your heavy cream. Zap that in the microwave and then stir until it's nice and melted and set that in the fridge. Then pipe it into your little macaroons and try to make them try to grab the same size macaroons. Some of them might be a little bit smaller, a little bit bigger than others. I like to match them up beforehand and then fill them. And there you have it, really easy. That's how you make adorable, fun size vintage macaroons. These are really cute to go inside little bonbonniere boxes or in a glass little jars to take away at the end of the party. They also look really nice on a dessert table beside the cake or even displayed in little vases, however you pronounce it. Looks really cool. Thanks guys for tuning in. I hope you learned something different today and I will catch you next time.